Hello aspirants. Today, in this video we are going to discuss the current affairs of 6th February 2023. Our UPSC experts have ensured to cover all the topics from the news in less than 15 minutes to save your time. We have reviewed all the important newspapers and magazines including The Hindu, Indian Express, Down to Earth, PIB and others to bring this video to you. In this video, we will be covering the following 8 topics. Who was Sant Guru Ravidas? What is Dhamal? 73rd Establishment Day of Supreme Court, Startup India Seed Fund Scheme. What is the North Star? Surveillance Balloon. What is Wolf 1069B? What is Dearness Allowance? So, let's get started. Our first topic is who was Sant Guru Ravidas? The President of India has extended greetings to the citizens on the occasion of the birth anniversary of Sant Guru Ravidas. Guru Ravidas was an Indian poet saint and social reformer of the Bhakti movement who lived in the 15th to 16th century. He was revered as a teacher in several regions of India and is considered the founder of the Ravidesha religion. Although the details of Ravidas' life are uncertain, he is believed to have been born in 1450 to a cobbler family. Ravidas' devotional poetry can be found in 6 scriptures and the Panchvani text of Hinduism. He advocated for social justice, equality, and fraternity and envisioned a society without discrimination, fear, or scarcity. The principles of equality and the welfare of all form the basis for governance in this ideal society, named Begumpura. Now our second topic is, what is Dhamal? The history of Dhamal performance traditions highlights the intricate blending of cultures that results from human migration and historical events. Dhamal is a fusion of Sufi and African, primarily East African, music and dance and specifically refers to the spiritual practices of the Siddhis in Gujarat. Dhamal songs and dances are performed to commemorate the birth and death anniversaries of spiritual leaders and come into forms, Dance Dhamal, which is performed in both sitting and dance positions with an emphasis on instrumentals, and Baithaki Dhamal, performed in a sitting position with a focus on the lyrics and less on the music. The spiritual songs sung during Dhamal are called zikrs. The Siddhis are Afro-Indians, or Africans who mixed with Indians through relationships and marriages. They arrived in India during the 12th to 14th century, brought over as slaves, palace guards, army chiefs, harem keepers, spiritual leaders, Sufi singers, dancers, and treasurers by Islamic invaders and Portuguese colonizers. Today, the majority of Siddhis reside in the western and southwestern states of India, such as Gujarat, Maharashtra, Karnataka, and Telangana. Coming to our third topic, 73rd Establishment Day of the Supreme Court. The Chief Justice of Singapore, Sundaresh Menon, of Indian origin, is the chief guest at this year's event that will be live-streamed on social media. The Supreme Court of India was established on 28 January 1950, and its first CJI was H. J. Kania. It initially was housed in the Chamber of Princes in the Parliament building before moving to its present location with its signature domes and colonnaded verandas in 1958. The building symbolized the image of justice with scales in its central wing, and 2 more wings were added in 1979. The Chief Justice's Court is located in the central wing and is the largest of the 19 courtrooms. Now moving towards our fourth topic, Startup India Seed Fund Scheme. The Indian Ministry of Commerce and Industry has approved 477.25 crore rupees for the Startup India Seed Fund Scheme, SIFS, a key program under the Startup India initiative. This initiative is aimed at promoting entrepreneurship and innovation in India by creating a supportive ecosystem for startups. The 19-point action plan was unveiled in 2016 and includes various support programs for startups, such as SIFS, Fund of Funds for Startups, and Credit Guarantee Scheme for Startups. SIFS was launched in 2021 and provides financial assistance to startups for product development, market entry, and commercialization. An experts advisory committee oversees the program and provides grants to incubators, who then provide funding to eligible startups. The need for seed funding stems from the critical capital shortage faced by startups at the early stages of growth. The seed fund aims to support promising startups, help validate business ideas, and create employment opportunities. Now, fifth topic is what is the North Star? The Vice President referred to Parliament as the North Star of democracy, a place for discussion and decision-making to achieve the people's goals. The North Star is a metaphor for a constant guide that provides direction. Polaris, also known as the North Star or Pole Star, is a bright star in the constellation Ursa Minor, used for navigation since antiquity. It appears fixed in the night sky, allowing for measurements in celestial navigation, and its elevation from the horizon provides the observer's latitude. It was first charted by Ptolemy and widely used in navigation during the Age of Exploration. Coming to sixth topic, surveillance balloon. A type of reconnaissance device used in the past, especially during wars and the Cold War, to gather intelligence. Though their use has declined with technology, some countries still use them. They offer close-range monitoring, clearer images than satellites, and can intercept communications. Other techniques include electronic surveillance, human intelligence, cyber espionage, satellite imagery, and drone technology. Airspace is the space above a nation's territory that is controlled by its government. The state has the right to regulate the use of its airspace and enforce its own aviation laws. Prohibited airspace is where flight is not allowed, and restricted airspace is where entry is forbidden without clearance. The principles of air sovereignty and airspace regulation are established through international treaties. Moving to next topic, what is Wolf 1069b? Astronomers have discovered Wolf 1069b, an exoplanet that is 31 light-years away from Earth and could potentially be habitable. The exoplanet orbits a red dwarf star called Wolf 1069 and lies within the star's habitable zone, meaning it could have conditions suitable for life. Wolf 1069b has a surface temperature that makes it appear orange and is roughly 26 times the mass of Earth and 1.08 times its size. It is tidally locked, meaning one side is always in daylight and the other in darkness, and orbits its parent star within 15.6 days at a distance similar to 1-15th of the Earth's in distance. A dwarf star is any star with average to low luminosity, mass, and size, and can have a color that ranges from blue to red, corresponding to high to low temperatures. Our last topic is, what is dearness allowance? The Indian central government is expected to raise the dearness allowance, DA, for its more than 1 crore employees and pensioners from the current 38% to 42%. DA is a cost of living adjustment provided by the government to public sector employees and pensioners. It is meant to counteract the impact of inflation and is calculated as a percentage of the basic salary. There are different formulas for calculating DA for central government employees and public sector employees based on the consumer price index average over a specific period of time. The DA amount is subject to taxes and must be declared when filing income tax returns. There are two types of DA: variable dearness allowance, VDA, for central government employees, which is reviewed every 6 months, and industrial dearness allowance, IDA, for public sector employees, which is revised every quarter based on changes in the Consumer Price Index, CPI. Hope you found this video helpful. Also, you can find the notes of this video in the Current Affairs course on EduRef. Link of the course has been provided in the description below. For your information, EduRef offers the most structured course on current affairs, offering daily, weekly and monthly current affairs at a single place. Please subscribe to our channel to get regular notifications of our daily current affairs videos and other updates. You can give us suggestions, feedback in the comments section as well. Thank you.